Okay, I'm not the best pool player here, but we're gonna see what we got. Born and raised in Kentucky. My brother and his wife are down here in Texas, but other than that, the rest of our family's up there. And majored in business in college, and I think what kind of slowly got me this way was I had the opportunity to work in summer camp ministry for 10 summers in Florida and South Carolina, and I just really enjoyed the idea of planting seeds and trying to help be a mentor. And so I went to Andrews University and got my master's degree in religious education, and finished up. And then I had built a good rapport with the Texas Conference over the 2 years I was up in the seminary at Andrews. 5 months now I've been in a church setting, and I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I've got a pretty good idea of how it works. I'm just trying to just say, Lord, here I am. Here are the talents you gave me. Help me to just to reflect you in all that I do. The one thing that I would like to see is just a more welcoming atmosphere. We have very good people in our church. Great people. However, for some reason, I think it takes a lot of them to a little more time to get to know somebody. We're in Frisco, Texas here. It's like it's probably somewhere north of Dallas. We're probably an hour and 5 minutes from my town of Burleson. The thing about being a pastor is you don't get too many weekends away. So I don't know if we'll be able to visit Crosswalks too very often, but looking forward to spending the weekend here and getting out and learning a little bit more about this church, the pastoral staff there, how they like to lead and how they can serve, and in such a neat community. Texas is a good place. There's you're going to have some populated areas, but the neat thing about Texas is, we're amongst all these nice plazas and stuff, and you look to the right, and you got horses right here. So you still got a country type feel in a city-like setting. So that's a neat thing. And, you get a lot of down-home folks down here as well. I'm a Kentucky boy. There's horses all over Kentucky, so grew up around those things. So it's nice to be able to see these guys down here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. A lot of stuff to do around here. You can go to a movie, go to the mall, go to all those plazas, or you can come here and pet the horses on a Sabbath afternoon. I like the idea of seeing something grow and seeing something build up. So I feel like God is working on my heart. He's taking these baby steps in my life in terms of pastoral ministry. One thing I've learned with God is just never say never. It's who knows where He'll take you. I think if I got some more experience under my belt, maybe was a senior pastor for a little while, I'd probably be open to that. Doing some church planting. I think it'd be a really neat experience, good growing opportunity. So I'll keep it in mind. Here you go. All right. They're your best friend when you got food to give them. I think I've maybe been to Frisco once before. Looks like it's a pretty new community. I can already tell you it looks like I'd really enjoy living around here. It looks like it's
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up, I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
The pain makes it real. I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and kneel. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost, I feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this drive it kills, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal?
I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
Described as traditional families with young kids. It is, of course, the Bible Belt. Most people claim to have, 80% of people claim to be religious, belong to a traditional denomination, but the reality is when you look at when you dig deeper into the statistics, about 45% of those don't go to any church.
What are a couple of qualities that you feel a senior pastor must have in order to organize a church plant, organize and lead a church plant?
To be a church planter, I believe, number one, you have to have very strong commitment to God. You have to be very sure who you are. You know your values, you know your what you stand for, and you also understand your passion and your own personal calling. Because if you are to be successful as a church planter, you have to work within the area of your calling and passion. So the gifts that you have to match kind of the type of an environment you're going to be working with. If you're gifted working with youth, don't go and plant a church in a retirement community, not going to work. The second quality that I believe is key is to be more of an entrepreneur person, visionary, because you need to be very creative. There are no answers. A lot of times it's you and the core team come up with them. And the third really important quality, you have to be able to delegate, empower people, and coach them. Because you are going to burn out very quickly if you try to carry it on your own. You can do it for a little while, but you're going to burn out and hinder your own ministry because you're trying to hold it yourself. And lastly, I would say that you have to be very clear on the vision that God has called that plan to follow. Because there will be so many factors that will try to shift you away that you have to be sure that you are focused. Trying to get more people and trying to get more finances make you sometimes compromise on your vision. And I believe those are the two reasons that kill church plants, is not having a clear vision before you start it, or being willing to compromise the vision just to get a few more members or a few thousand more dollars because you need them. And you just have to trust God that He'll provide.
How hard is it to plant a church?
I believe it depends on your heart. If you're really passionate about reaching lost people or reaching non-church people, non-believers, and living a missional life, then I think you wouldn't find church planting that hard. Of course, it's difficult. There are hard moments. It's hard work, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't say, oh, it's a hard thing, because your passion is into it. And so it is difficult, and I have to be honest, it is a lot of work. It's more work than I have done pastoring or working as a youth leader or in any other area of ministry that I have participated in. Church planting is extremely hard work, a very busy time, very challenging, but at the end of the day, you know, it's worth it.
I'm really looking forward to going to this church and worshiping with these guys. It seems like a cutting edge type church. It seems like they're just really passionate about reaching the unreached. I'm excited because it's kind of it seems like it's going to be a kind of a come as you are type church, and I feel like that's what we really need in this day and age.
Just happened. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. My neighbors compete to see who.
Fellowship. It's like they're renting out this facility. So every Sabbath morning they come and they hang their Crosswalk Fellowship sign up there, the Seventh-day Adventist sign. They got another one over there, it looks like. That's good. Let's see what we have. Let's go say hello. Worship with us, 10 a.m. Learn with us. I like that. Adult and children's Bible study groups.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Hey, I'm Trey Sharp.
Welcome to Crosswalk.
Nice to meet you.
to meet
Thank you very much.
Visiting with us today?
Yeah.
Great. Well,
Haven't been here before.
We have a little gift for you.
Oh.
We call this our friendship bread.
Oh, wonderful.
We give it to first-time visitors and special guests. Kind of a little welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Wonderful.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you
And,
for having me.
And if there's anybody else in the party, there's an extra one.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Very nice. Blessed be your name in the land that is plentiful, where streams of abundance flow. Blessed be your name.
If you're here, by the way, for the first time, in your bulletin, you should have gotten one of these friendship and communication cards. And if you didn't get one, they're available at the welcomes desk. We would like to ask you to give us your name and address, and we have a kind of a custom to send you a little thank you for worshiping with us today. And also, as you turn this card in to the greeters at the welcome desk, you're going to get a special present. And so just again, this is our way of trying to show to you how much we appreciate you worshiping with us. If you're looking for a church home and you don't have one, or you just kind of want to join the Crosswalk Church family, the back of that card is the way for you to let us know that you would like to join us, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Just give us your information, let us know that you would like to join our church family. This first message, as they were starting it, was telling them, listen, you remember that they believe that, as the prophecy said, after 2300 days, the sanctuary will be cleansed. In other words, the judgment will come, the time of the end will come. So to them, this word judgment was referring to the second coming. And so, as they read this first angel's message, as they called it again, they heard the call of God. Number one, to go to every nation, tribe, language, and people. To be a mission movement that proclaims the second coming of Jesus, and then also to give God all the glory, the honor, and worship Him and Him alone.
And wrote for the review. And my wife and I were doing contract work all over the country, and we did this thing called Mystery Visitor.
Mystery visitor.
That's you guys.
Well, we weren't the only ones. There was a couple different teams, and we would frequently go to a different city, and we'd go to a church, and we'd give a little report on amount of
cool.
spending.
Yeah. Do you know if they do this refreshment line every Sabbath here? Yeah.
Pastor Boyd and I
pretty neat.
noticed in your all's lobby today that you guys got a very big lobby here. Is that important to you guys?
I believe that facility is key to the dynamic you're going to develop as a church family. And we didn't start here. We were in a much smaller building with no foyer and place to interact. Once we came and we saw this building as we were looking to move into this area, we loved the lobby because relationship building is one of our intentional points that we try to focus on. And so the foyer itself, furnished with the couches and the coffee tables, it just tells you, hey, this is a place for you to stay and interact together. And it just naturally helps people stay around afterwards. But I also believe that the lobby itself is not enough. You have to be intentional about providing the environment, the snacks that we keep here after the service to facilitate that relationship building.
How do you place your church members in certain aspects of ministry in your church?
A lot of times the way ministries here develop is we find a person that has a gift. We ask them, hey, well, how do you feel you can use that gift here? Or I or my wife or another ministry leader will give them, say, well, would you be willing to maybe employ your gift in this area? And pretty soon you have a whole team developed around them. Because I believe that God brings the gifts that we need at this point in order for us to advance the ministry.
Okay. Very cool.
We're just trying to find people who are non-members, who are not committed yet, completely to even be regular attendees here, and pull them into those ministries. The guy that is running Children's Church is not an Adventist. His wife used to be an Adventist. She's not a member. But you ask him, where do you belong? He'll tell you, I'm a member of Crosswalk.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 Yeah, I just wanna be great.
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement. Yeah, there's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience. Yeah, in this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great.